Hey friends, it's the Crazy Notebook Lady here. I am super excited about today's video where I am going to show you how to create the inside pages of a daily or a weekly planner. So I was going through all of my books and really diving deep into the statistics of all of them and trying to figure out why I felt like some were doing better than others. And one book that I have that does really well is my social media weekly post schedule planner. Honestly, this is the front cover, which I felt like could use a little sprucing up, so I made a new one. And here's the inside, which again is pretty plain. At that time, that's what I needed. I needed something kind of plain so I could really expand my own thoughts into those boxes. That's enough jibber jabber. Let me show you the cover I created and let's get to work and start making the inside. Go ahead and grab your computer or your laptop so we can get to work. All right, you know the drill. Head on over at the top to canva.com. That'll take you to the main page. Go ahead on the right hand side, click create a design, select custom size and pick whichever size you are creating. Right now we're doing an 8.5 by 11 for this planner. Also, I want to show you the actual cover. So this is a 100 page 8.5 by 11. This is the social media weekly planner. Oh, I am obsessed with this new cover. I love it. It has way more elements in it. I feel like when you add lots of elements to your covers, it really makes them stand out. You guys have to remember there are thousands of other books like this that you're competing with. So you have to make yours special. You have to make it eye-catching and it has to stand out. This is the new one that I'm creating. It is going to be a glossy cover. I do generally prefer my books to be matte, but I have found that in the dark colors, so black covers show up better in glossy because a black cover in matte will show fingerprints, but if you get it in glossy, it will not. Just a little something to consider. All right, so this is our cover here. That's what we're working with. This is our inspiration. And as you can see, it's like funky, fun. The lettering is almost like a ransom note. Let's go ahead and start creating the inside. We're just gonna head back to that tab. All right, so here we have the blank page. Here's a pro tip for you guys. Something you should do before you start creating your own design. If you do not already have a design concept in mind, check out the templates that are already on Canva for inspiration. But notice how I said to check out the templates as inspiration, but please do not copy the templates. So that's definitely the first thing I want to do. I'm gonna head over to this left-hand panel, click templates. Where it says search, I want to do a planner. And then you can see it gives you several options. There's a weekly, personal, daily, itinerary, project, work schedule, workout, wedding timeline, and then you can see all the results in the very last section here. So because I know I do want to do a weekly schedule planner, I'm going to go ahead and click this first option to see all, and then just kind of scroll through what you see here. If you click it, it'll bring it up here bigger so you can actually see more detail how it looks. This is my original one that I used. So you can see I really didn't change much. I think I just changed the font, what it said at the top. And then I also, instead of this saying notes, I made it say goals. So that's why I want to do something a little bit different for this one. So let's keep searching. Oh, I like this. I like this setup a lot, actually. And I also like how it has the background. Thinking on this planner to do a background. This is fun. This is really fun, but something to consider. The cover that I made is black with different color elements. So if I make the inside pink, it will be too girly. Maybe make it like more professional on the inside. Let's see what else they have. I like this. I actually really like this. But are these boxes too small? This I like because how it has the bubbles, you can check it off once it's done. So maybe we'll do something with the bubbles. See, I like these boxes a lot actually. And I like this, week goals. I like this model. I like this model, but I don't like the layout. So we're gonna keep searching. Yeah, so this box setup is what I feel like would work best for what I'm trying to accomplish. And then you can also have this extra box which will say goals, and I have to have the goals box. It was so clutch. I feel like it drove me to push myself to reach those goals, so I have to include that. And this one's kind of more plain. Okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase all this stuff here. Let's do elements on the left hand side, and let's do stripes. Stripes might be kind of cool. No, I don't like stripes. Let's do social media. See if something stands out. That's too much. It's a fine line because I definitely want a background, but I also don't want it to be very busy. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, okay. And then I want to add another element. I want to do a rectangle box to go right in the center, right where those borders are. See how when I'm shifting it, these purple border lines are popping up? I'm just going to utilize those and make it the same size. And then I do want to change the inside of this to make it to be white. Okay, perfect. But now on the background, I feel like we lost a little bit of the words. Maybe if we make it smaller, it'll show up a little bit better. Let's try that. And I almost want to make it just a little bit wider than the margin. Just a smidge. We're gonna have to come back to this background because I'm not 100% convinced now that I put that rectangle on top. All right, now that we've got this rectangle here, we know that we're gonna have this at the top. I definitely wanted to say weekly post, this week's post, post this week, something along those lines. And do it the subheading way. This week's post. I don't like it. Weekly post. Weekly post schedule. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plop that right at the top and definitely change the font. So this is a matching font to what is on the cover. So I'm gonna rock with that in the meantime. I'm gonna go with this for now. Once we see how all the elements get put together, we'll see if we wanna keep it. Weekly post schedule, we're gonna have the boxes. So let's try elements. Let's go memo. Would that give us something cute? Let's see. Oh, I like this. Oh, that's perfect. Yep. So we're gonna have boom, Monday. So I'm gonna copy this a bunch of times. I can either click Control Copy and then Control Paste. See, it tells you the things here. Okay, so if you click on the element to copy, I'm gonna just hit Command D. I need a couple of those. So boom, one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How could I lay this out? Try to move these around a little bit. Okay, and then honestly now the border is really throwing me off, so I'm gonna delete that completely. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I like it, I like it. Now that we've got our elements all laid out on here, let's add in our text. So we're gonna head over to this left-hand side, click on text. I want a little body of text this time. This is gonna say Monday. We're gonna start it on Monday. We're gonna put it right there. And it's gonna go like that. Okay, let's change that text as well. And this, I want it to be something, not basic, because basic is not a good word, but something simple and pretty. Comment below if finding the perfect text is the part that takes you the longest, because I definitely feel like that takes me forever. Yep, that's the one. Monday, sailors, okay? So I got Monday, let's add Tuesday. I'm gonna grab Tuesday, scoot it over. I'm gonna make that in sailors as well. I'm gonna take it down to 19, maybe 18, because Tuesday is a little bit longer of a word. And then try to put it in the same placement. And use those guidelines, guys. Those purple guides that are popping up. Utilize them, they're there for a reason. All right, let's go ahead and put in the rest of the dates. Also, a fun hack, if you hit T, it enters a text box. And as you can see, it's similar. Okay, again, hit T, that's gonna add you a little text box that is similar to the text that you are currently working in. And you always just wanna make sure everything lines up. The margins are there for a reason, so just make sure that we take advantage of them. And then this, I want this to be my goals box. And I kind of want to put the word goals right here. Let's see how that looks. So you're going to add a text box. I'm going to type in goals. Drag it here. If you do this little circles, if you click on these arrows, you can rotate your text. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate this one and kind of move it exactly where I want it. Do I like that? Maybe if it was bigger. Yeah, I don't like that. Ugly. If I make that bigger and then put goals at the top right here, let's try that. Go ahead and drag it down, adjust the size. Maybe if it had an underline. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna take it and put it inside the tape. Okay. Goals. Did I spell that right? You know how sometimes you look at something and it looks like it's not spelled right? It's right. Okay, so I really like this. I think this is perfect because they can put the date in this little box right here, you know, similar to how I wrote goals. So I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate my pages. All you have to do that is come up right here and click duplicate page, and then you can start to duplicate your pages. This is a 100-page book. So you're gonna have to click this button 100 times. I know, it's not that bad though. Don't worry about it. Just keep clicking, don't even think about it. Make sure you don't mess up any of your elements in the process. And actually I'm gonna stop at 99 because I do wanna put a title page in the very beginning. So I'm gonna scroll all the way up to the top to page 1. I'm gonna click add page. And then to move this to my first page, to make this page my first page, I'm gonna click the page and then click the arrow and it's gonna scroll it right to the top. Now I do wanna add a text here, and this is gonna say, this planner belongs to That way that person can put their name right there. And I do want to use that text that is actually similar to the one that's on the cover, but not the one that we have used on the title. So let me see if I can find that again. So I am not finding it here. And I also do not want to make it too different than what's already on there. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go back and use what we've been using. Okay, and then I do wanna make this a little bit bigger as well. Bam. Make sure it's centered. Now you have all of your 100 pages. You're gonna come up to the right-hand side where it says download. In file type, you wanna switch that to PDF print. You wanna make sure it says all 100 pages and then click download. Once it's downloaded, it'll pop up and you just wanna scroll through and make sure it looks how you're expecting everything to look. For example, this does not look like it's in line with this. So I definitely want to go back and make sure that all the dates are lined up. So now that we have our cover and also our 100 inside pages, you can head on over to KDP and upload your book. Thanks for helping me design this book today. I hope this will help you along your design process for your new books. Comment below any videos that you want to see for the channel, any questions that you might have about Amazon KDP. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap on that notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop a hot new video.